Hi, I'm Tony Warner. Some places hold more than just memories. They carry the weight of tradition, heritage, and a deep-rooted faith. Today, we're visiting one such place, a place that stood as a spiritual anchor for 8 generations. The Rockport Methodist Church is the oldest continually active Methodist church west of the Mississippi. Founded in 1816, it's a small church with an unusual and proud history dating back nearly 210 years. Congregants attended early church services in private homes. In 1836, a log church was built. In 1849, the first wooden frame building was used. And finally, in 1871, the building that stands today. By 1877, Rockport's population was moving to the new growing town of Malvern to be closer to more goods and services. The church moved also. East Page Avenue and Ash Street became the church's new home for the next 11 years. In 1888, membership exceeded building capacity, so the structure was dismantled once again to make way for a brick church, which then became Malvern's First Methodist Episcopal South Church. The little building was returned to Rockport and was erected near the corner of Military Road and Oliver Lancaster Boulevard. From there, it continues to serve its congregation. Don and Kay Donahue have been members of Old Rockport Methodist for decades. They both take great pride in the historical value of the building.
The original framework is here in this building, and it's got siding on the outside and of course paneling on the inside. And the back section back there was built in, I think, in the 60s.
This rendering depicts the 1849 first wooden frame church pictured in the upper left. It was built in the Old Town near the Washita River. The 2-story building next to it is the county courthouse in Rockport.
Rockport was the county seat at that time, but then when they built Malvern and the railroad come through and they started building stores there, they moved in a bit closer to that to get closer to the population. Then when First Methodist built a brick building, decided to get out of the wooden one, then they bought it. Reverend Keith bought the building back.
In 1936, upon the occasion of Arkansas's 100th birthday celebration of statehood, President Franklin Roosevelt came to Hot Spring County and during his visit attended services at Rockport Methodist, an honor for a small church. Down through the years, church administrators have kept excellent records, so many of the facts about the church's lineage are available. From pastors to members, weddings and baptisms, much of the information can be seen on display. And although the ink is faded with age, the spirit of the church is not.
For a church of this age, I think it's a beautiful chapel. And I'm very proud of what the congregation done down through the years. Everyone here welcomes you in like you've always been here, or they're glad to have you here.
This is home. I mean, it just feels right being here. It's all the congregation, the whole church family is very loving.
For generations, the Old Rockport Methodist Church has stood as a cornerstone of faith and fellowship in the community, proudly representing itself as the oldest continually active Methodist church west of the Mississippi. And members through the years have done so much to preserve the history, heritage, roots, and memories of this house of worship.
Well, the only thing I remember about or I think about at this church was when I come in, and sometimes when we have the prayers or, communion or whatever, you think about the 200 years and how many saints have walked through this building. That just, it's on my mind every time we talk about this or think about this church. How many people have come here before you? How many saints been through these doors?
I want to give a special thanks to the Donahues for giving us some of their valuable time for an interview, and also a big thank you out to Reverend Danny Dunlap of Rockport Methodist for allowing us to film inside the church. Also, we need to acknowledge the Encyclopedia of Arkansas online for graphics that we used in this piece. Also, thanks to First United Methodist Church of Malvern for the use of the photo of its first brick building. Until we meet again, keep enjoying all that makes Hot Spring County someplace special.